Hey, what's up everyone? In this video, we are introducing MyListing Fields. This is a new module for the MyListing Pro plugin. If you have yet to see the introduction video for MyListing Pro, I highly recommend you check it out so you understand all of the exciting features and the vision behind this plugin, as well as the new community that surrounds it. So we're going to look at the details for this module, and then we're going to jump over to a MyListing website and see this in action. Very excited about this one. Excited about all of them, but given that this is the latest one, super excited, right? All right. So from the MyListing Club website, that's mylisting.club. Right here on the homepage, under the MyListing Pro section, you can either click on Explore Features, or from the header area in the navigation, click on the MyListing Pro menu item, and it'll take us where we need to go. From there, we're going to look for MyListing Fields. We're going to click on that card, and we're just going to run through most of this page here, and then we'll jump over to the MyListing site. So MyListing Fields, new custom fields for the MyListing theme. MyListing gives you a ton of powerful custom fields by default, but it doesn't allow you to create your own fields. MyListing Pro comes with new custom fields and gives us the platform to quickly and easily add new fields as customers need them, as we need them, right? So we are starting off with one new field. And like I said, this is giving us the platform to build whatever it is that we want. You get over into the MyListing Pro, MyListing Club, Pro Community, however it is you want to call it. Once you're in there, then that's where those feature requests just start flying, because you're seeing this thing rapidly develop. I'm adding things based on what I'm seeing from projects. So I'm working on real world MyListing projects. I'm seeing ways to save people time, to add more value to their sites, to improve the performance, just to do real world stuff that we've needed for a long time. So again, we're starting with Time Picker. We're going to be able to add whatever it is that we need to add. So those feature requests, as soon as you purchase MyListing Pro, you are automatically and immediately added to the Pro community where you can start requesting features. It's already happening, guys. Once you're there, you can also get support for the plugin, and then we can just find ways to push this plugin forward, as well as pushing the theme forward in general, getting those features that we need, lighting a fire under the MyListing developers to see what we're doing. Just keep pushing this theme forward. All right, so we just have the one field now. We're going to add more. We just got to get that base in there. So let's look at what the time picker field actually is. MyListing provides date fields, whether it's date, event date, or reoccurring date, but there's not a field that's dedicated to simply choosing a time. So some examples here: check-in, checkout time. So you have an accommodation listing type, like a hotel, for example, list those check-in, checkout times. Reservation times, delivery and pickup windows, and food service, like what hours of the day is food served. These are just a few of the ideas off the top of my head, but there are a ton more. Let's look at the FAQs and we'll get you over to that MyListing site. How do we configure this module? Once this module is enabled, simply choose the fields you wish to enable, and they will be made available when you go to edit your listing types. Where can we display and filter the data from these fields? You can display and filter the data in all of the same places that MyListing typically allows. So you can display it in the listing cover details, in the listing blocks, listing preview cards, or within the compare listings module table. Filter, same as any MyListing filters, within the basic search form or in the advanced search form. You have the option, once it's in the advanced search form, to do the exact time match or a range. Can we see this on a live MyListing website? This is a back-end solution, so there's nothing really to see on the front end. However, this video is going to show you what this thing does. What happens if we disable this module or uninstall MyListing Pro? Just like any WordPress plugin that you disable or uninstall, you lose the features it provides. MyListing Pro does not edit your theme or website files. It's a layer that sits on top of your website, providing enhancements and fixes. Do you offer free support for MyListing Pro? Yes. Once you get into the Pro community, you can fire away with your support questions that you have. All right. Okay, let's go over to a MyListing website and check this out. Once you get MyListing Pro installed and activated, you're going to come over here, click on MyListing Pro. That's going to bring you to the dashboard. You're then going to look for the MyListing Fields module. Click Configure. Once that is enabled, the screen will refresh and you'll be presented with all of the current fields that we can add to our site. Again, time picker is just the beginning, but let's check this out because you see here we have this enabled. Once that's enabled, we can go over to listing types. Let's jump into a listing type. Go to our fields. Over here on the right-hand side, drop down a bit, you'll see right here, MyListing Pro Time Picker. All custom fields that we add via MyListing Pro will be designated with ML Pro, just so you have an easy way to identify that. Just click on that field to drop it in as you normally would. I've dropped in a couple of examples. One I called check-in time. This other one I called checkout time. Once you're in there, it's just like any other MyListing field. It's identical functionality, built the MyListing native way. So we're not creating anything here crazy. It's using the MyListings development methods, okay? So label, key, all the typical stuff. Is it required? Is showed in the submit form? All the usual stuff. Okay. So this is not anything new if you've ever added a field to MyListing. But what's important here is that it's using the MyListing development methods, right? Once that's in there, you can then go to single page. You can go to cover details and you can display this field. Okay. You see both of those fields, check-in time, checkout time. It's the same as any other MyListing field. All right. If you want to put it there, you can put it there. If you want to make it a call to action, you can do that. If we go over to content and tabs, pop into one of these tabs. We're just going into the profile tab for now. Let's go under details. Say we want to add a table. Once we're there, we can then add our fields, checkout time, check-in time, checkout time, just as we would any MyListing block. From there, we can go to the preview card. Here we have fields below the title. We want to add a check-in time with a clock. Okay, let's go check this out on the front end. Here we go. So we see our check-in time here. Now you can put more, whatever you want. You can put a label in front of that. You can come over here and go check-in time. Again, I'm just going to keep beating this dead horse. It's the same as any MyListing way of doing things. We're not editing files. This is a layer that sits on top of your site. There we go. Check-in time, 3 o'clock. Works on preview cards, obviously. Couple other items. Now, how do we want to work with the forms? We go to search forms, advanced form. Here we go. We just add our field, check-in time. We are using currently a time range, but again, you can set that as an exact time. Checkout time. Let's put this as a range. Actually, let's put this one exact time so you can see the difference. So we go over here to our Explorer. Here's our check-in time. And remember, this one is a range. So you can say from, show me all the listings with the checkout time. We'll go like something realistic. Check-in time, we'll say, is 10 a.m. Maybe they allow, whatever it is that they allow. Put 3 p.m. So here's all of the listings that allow check-ins between 10 and 3. Or for a single pick, let's show me all listings that have that, but also have a checkout time of, let's say, something realistic. Like these are typically pretty early in the morning. We'll say checkout time is 10 a.m. We'll say check-in time, my bad, is 3 o'clock, say between 3 and 4. Okay, show us all of those listings, right? Or if you come over here and you just say, show me all of the listings that have a later checkout time. Like we want to stay in, we don't have to check out until noon. It's going to show all of those listings. What if we want, which is 10 a.m. Okay, nothing's still there. 9. There we go. So then you see that information. Yeah, that's it really. I mean, just on the advanced search form, that is the ability to do a range or to just do a single time. All right. We're just using these 2 examples, check-in, checkout time. I've given you a couple of examples. There's many. Trust me, I've seen tons and tons of reasons why you might just want to choose a time. All right. So the last thing but not least is back under search form and basic form. We didn't have the ability here. We see time picker. Okay, so you can add that, choose your field, exact time or a range, and drop that in. That works with your basic field. All right, That is it, guys. That is MyListing Fields. Super, super excited about this. Get the plugin, get into the community. Let's get some new fields popping in there. There's nothing we can't create. All right, I will see you all in the next video.